April is National Donate a Life Month, and I had the opportunity to meet one woman celebrating a successful surgery at the Providence Heart Transplant Program. Patrice is a lot of things: a quilter, a skier, a grandma. She's also a heart transplant recipient.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who's here. I mean, every one of you have touched my life in so many ways in this last 14 months, and it's just, I can't thank you enough.
She's celebrating the 1-year anniversary of receiving that heart. With transplant surgeon Dr. Kevin Kamal Singh by her side, Patrice and the heart failure team celebrated the life-saving procedure.
It's called arrhythmogenic, meaning causes arrhythmia, right ventricular dysplasia, and it is hereditary. My dad had it. I have a brother and a sister who also have it.
A condition like this means that her heart just wasn't pumping enough blood to the rest of her body.
And without any kind of intervention, this was a fatal condition. She would progressively get worse.
Dr. Josh Remick is part of the Providence Heart Transplant Program, just one of the dozens of medical professionals on Patrice's care team who made her recovery possible. He says that this condition doesn't always develop into heart failure, but when it does, a transplant could be the final option for living a healthy life.
There are probably about 10 times as many patients who need a heart transplant than there are available hearts to donate. We are not at a point where we can grow a new heart in a lab, and we do not have the technology to simply replace a heart with a device that's manufactured in a facility.
She's the 33rd recipient of a heart transplant of the over 50 that have been performed since the program opened almost 3 years ago.
It's amazing. I mean, I would not have had Christmas last year. My surgeon said that the only place that heart belongs is in a bucket. So I had roughly 3 months left to live when I got my heart.
The last year wasn't all smooth sailing, but Richard, Patrice's husband, does recall one moment that will stick with him.
It was the moment I was getting ready to leave for the evening, and I looked in her eyes, and there she was. I knew after that everything was going to be fine.
And thanks to organ donors, the medical professionals at Providence can continue to give patients and their loved ones that feeling of relief for years to come.
We take the normal and the routine for granted, I think, a lot of the time, and I think just being able to do those kinds of things again in her home environment is so just, it's why I went into this field. It's why we all do this, to give patients that opportunity.
To learn about how you can save a life by becoming an organ donor, just head to donatelife.net.